Hello and welcome to James and Alex's annual festive Christmas vlog. And what a year it has been, full of good tidings and joy. This year, James and Alex are doing secular Christmas number ones.
What does that mean, Alex?
Well, what that means are UK Christmas number ones that are not about Christmas.
It's not really what secular means, is it, Alex?
It's not what secular means, but it makes for a nice sound bite. This is Girls Aloud with Sound of the Underground. It's kind of a good pun for a name. I guess a lot of people don't know that before Girls Aloud came about, girls were actually not allowed. And it was actually the formulation of Girls Aloud, which meant a law was passed to allow girls out in public. So it was really quite a Watergate moment. What do I mean? Not Watergate.
Shed.
I sound like a fucking Christmas idiot.
I mean a shed on the water, not a gate on the water. You fucking spivet.
What's a spivet?
I don't know. We've got a little Santy and I guess that's a little elf.
Quite petite. Who is the Santa and who is the elf?
Well, let's find out, shall we? 3, 2, 1. Ooh,
Knew it.
Your Santy.
Knew it. Oh, I got the little plane.
Ooh.
It says joke at the top, so I know this is not to be taken seriously.
Okay.
What lies in a pram and wobbles?
A big plate of baby jelly.
Jelly baby.
Oh,
So
I had
you
it
kind
right.
of you
I got it
walked
the wrong
yourself
way
to
around.
it and then stepped away from it. Do you have a favourite member of Girls Aloud?
That one.
That's Nadine.
Nadine.
It's the wrong answer, but not the very
Right, that
wrong
one.
answer. That's still Nadine. No, the right answer, as everyone knows, is Nicola is the best
That's
member
what I
of Girls
said.
Aloud. You said Nadine.
What's the difference? Nadine colour.
Not Nadine
Look,
Colour.
before this came out, girls weren't allowed, so it's a lot of having to remember names.
They had to make up 5 brand new names because the girls were suddenly allowed. So they came up with Nadine Colour, Nicoline.
Who's doing a dance?
No.
Nadoon's looking for a chance. Oh, that's
I'm the
no
elf
good.
as well.
I've got the mini Skittles set, but I can't help but notice they've not included a ball. Joke.
Yeah.
Why did the golfer wear 2 pairs of trousers?
Because he had like massive balls.
That is what's written down.
Massive big balls.
Enormous balls.
1 pair of
Would
trousers
not
for each
believe
ball.
the size of them, is what it said.
What is the answer?
In case he got a hole in one of his balls.
In case 1 ball fell out and he needed a spare pair.
Oh, I forgot it had fart noises.
I forgot that the riff was just farts.
Was that Jeremy Clarkson? I think it might have been
No,
Jeremy
was
Clarkson.
it?
I don't know.
Is there a take on the Beatles that hasn't been said that I can be the first one to do?
Wonderful Christmas Time, really good song.
By Paul McCartney?
Yeah, that's my original take on the Beatles.
It's
Hang
like
on,
the worst Christmas song.
I'm going to play Skittles.
Oh, there was a ball. Mate, you can pick those out from the back of the sofa later.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe we'll forget all about them. Maybe I'll tell you what happened, and then when we move out, we'll find some Skittles. Between you and me, only we will know.
Fun and Japes in this house.
That's not my name. Hello, welcome to Fun and Japes vlog.
I think this song, it held a record for quite a long time for being the most weeks at number 1.
How did it manage that?
I think it did. It was hugely successful.
It's outrageously dull.
Oh, I'm so glad you picked it.
Wait, how did it get to number 1? Unless that's how it's so forgettable that people forgot they'd bought it. But there's a new Wings song. Must get the new Wings, and they'd go buy it and then realise they already had 4 copies at home.
It reminds me of one of those family Christmases where it's sort of 4 p.m. The festivities are kind of...
Oh God, yeah, it's exactly that feeling.
No one will go home, and it's just gone on too long, and you're
Yeah.
tired, and you've eaten too much. It's just like, will this ever end? And so you just have another mince pie because you're like, well, I guess I'll pastry myself to death, and that's that.
End Christmas.
No, that's not
That's the message.
That's not the
If you
message.
take one thing away from this vlog, it's end Christmas. and bagpipes. What do you think of bagpipes? Leave a comment in the comment. Tell us what you think of bagpipes. Are they bad pipes? Or are they some good pipes?
The post-it fell off
Oh, when did that happen?
some time ago.
Okay, well, I can't wait to zoom in on that when it happens, and you'll have seen that already. One imagines.
We stick it back on.
Oh, sorry, the post-it. That hat really brings out your eyes.
Thank you. That was a bizarrely nice thing to say.
Oh, it's about sex, isn't it? Two become one. That's is that Plato
Yeah.
or Aristotle?
Their first 3 singles are all about sex.
Oh,
A lot of
I've got a bid on some jeans on eBay. I've set an alarm. Do carry on.
this is a great bit. Baby Spice of advising safe sex, which is great.
Oh, put it
Good
on, put it
advice.
on. I get it. That's about condoms.
Johnny's, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There you go. What do you think of them?
I know someone who would wear those.
Is it me?
No.
No.
The post-it's falling off again.
Oh God. I'm wearing my pajamas. Oh, do you like my slippers? By the way, they're
Old.
fuzzy. Good fuzzy. What do you mean they're old? I mean they're a couple of years old.
Pop that down.
I'm gonna stroke you with it.
Pop it down.
Oh, I wonder if I won the jeans.
And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West.
Oh, I've been outbid.
Only had a rival,
I didn't win 'em.
an evil-looking man.
However, someone had to pay £5.50 for them plus postage, so
Also, they
Yeah.
were hideously ugly.
I liked them. Michael Jackson, of course. I know we often say Cliff was cleared on all charges, but that's actually erroneous because it never went to trial.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, on the other hand, was cleared on all 10 charges, so there you go.
And any opportunity to remind me of that, you take.
Every charge, I mean, what can you say?
I don't want to
That
speculate.
doesn't happen by accident. I mean, 1 or 2 charges maybe, but all of them?
I wouldn't say it was an accident. I'd say it was, if I were being cynical, I'd say it were orchestrated that way.
Orchestrated?
No, if I was being cynical, I don't want to speculate about the diddly activities of a dead man.
This is quite a banger, isn't it? I've forgotten how much of a banger this
Definitely a
is.
banger. There aren't many climate change bangers.
No,
Or
and this is
yeah.
like a climate change banger from what must be about
94-ish.
93, yeah. I mean, it will say here. Also, it's worth bearing in mind that in 1993 he had his first child molestation charge. So in 1995 he's probably trying to be like, ooh, climate change, that's the big thing. Don't worry about the child molestation. Just sweep that under the rug. Ooh, watch out for that earth.
Watch out for that there earth.
That's the name of the song. He had some pipes on him, didn't he?
He had pipes for days.
He had days of pipes, weeks of legs, and months of nut.
I remember Bashir interviewing him like up a tree.
I think he's probably just a traumatised child, Michael Jackson, and he never got any professional help. There you go.
You do one course and
I'm
suddenly
just saying I could fix him.
you know everyone's
I could have
problem.
sorted him right out. Michael, if you're listening, do possess this laptop, and I will give you a little talking to. We'll have a little chat. We'll work it all out.
We've already got one ghost in this flat. We do not need another.
Oh, Michael, it's you. Oh, it's good to hear from you, Michael. It's been a while. It's been almost 10 years. You don't say much than that, do you?
This is the worst ventriloquism act I've ever seen. Oh, God, what? Just go right through me sometimes. Right, you can do the closer.
I'll do the closer, will I? Merry Christmas. So we've listened to some Christmassy songs that weren't very Christmassy, and yet all of them number 1. How does that happen? Well, I'll tell you why. Because some of them were actually quite good. However, not all of them. As my colleague Alex will now inform you.
Conversely, there were some songs on that list which were not as good as some of the others, and so probably didn't deserve to be Christmas before. If we don't include Earth Song in the final cut,
Well, I'm making sure it goes in then, aren't I?
there was some. Fuck my life.
So carry on.
There were some songs that were not as good Isn't that right? Well,
Merry Christmas.
and a Happy New Year.